Hi, my name is Drusilla Biella, and today's Beehive Buzz is my global action, take action project for Girl Scouts. Now try saying that 3 times fast. And so, have you ever looked up in the sky, see all the different clouds, wondering what's going on up there? Because I sure have. So, here, in this handy dandy little drawing I made, there are three different levels. So, the low level cloud, the lowest level is where a majority of the kinds of clouds are. So, you got your stratocumulus, like all the tiny little circular clouds that are clumped together. And then you got your nimbostratus, which is like the kind of bumpy ones that are higher up in the sky. And then you got the stratus, which is fog. It's just fog. And then the cumulus are the classic, the big white puffy clouds that everyone knows. And then there's this long boy right here, which is a cumulonimbus, which is, thundercloud, storm cloud, whatever you want to call it. And then in the next level, which is from 7,000 feet in the air to 23,000 feet, is the altocumulus, which is like the stratocumulus, except the clouds are slightly further apart. And then there's the altostratus, which is like a bunch of flat clouds. And that's it for that level. And then the highest level, which is 16,000 feet in the air to 43,000 feet in the air, is the cirrus clouds, which are the really thin and wispy clouds that you can see in the morning, which is when they're most common. And then there's the cirrostratus, which is the exact same as the altostratus. Then there's the cirrocumulus, which is the other two cumulus clouds, except they're even farther apart. Now, the thing is, also, today we'll be talking about weather patterns and what clouds are associated with what. And most of that's going to involve the cumulonimbus. So, there are four different kinds of fronts: the cold front, the warm front, the stationary front, and the occluded front. So, the pinkish is the warm front, cold front. The cold front is the blue, and the occluded front is the purple. So, we're gonna cover the cold front first, in which, as you can see, the cold air is pushing the warm air up into the sky and moves very quickly. It obviously brings colder weather, and brings rains, violent storms, such as this is typical natural disaster front right here. Such as your tornadoes, your hurricanes, and all of that. This is its symbol. It's the curve with a bunch of tiny little triangles. And then the warm front is where the warm air is the warm air coming up from behind the cold front. And that obviously, it moves a little slower. It obviously brings warmer weather, and it commonly brings a drizzly rain followed by clearer skies. Now the stationary front, it can't move, as the warm air and the cold air are pushing against each other. And this typically brings the very cloudy and wet and super muggy weather that everyone hates during the summer. And then the occluded front is the weirdest one out of everything. So what happens is one mass of cold air wraps around the warm air and pushes the warm air up into the sky. Its symbol is a curved line that is purple with purple triangles and half circles. So it obviously brings cooler temperatures and large amounts of rain and snow, which is what it's like during the winter time when it snows for days on end. So that's it for today. So that's what's going on up in the sky. That's what Mother Nature does to ruin your day. Goodbye.